introduce around their costume. Today we are creating Melli from Pokemon Legends Arceus, because obviously I was thinking, well, I was sort of thinking, should I do something different today? Because I know for sure for all of you who normally like watch me doing these sort of chillies when it comes down across the characters, well, why not do some on Pokemon Legends Arceus for a change? But obviously, what I recommend you guys do, make sure you if you go into your little settings area, and then after that go on to create me, and then obviously go on create a new me, and then starts from scratch, and then look for the right gender as well. But obviously I reckon you go for male just to be on the safe side, because obviously, as you can tell, he is actually a boy, isn't he? So I recommend you guys do this before you do this video, okay? So I'll give you guys a few seconds to do that, alright? So first off, once you've done that, please go on to face, because obviously this is what he actually looks like. So I'll give you probably around 5 minutes or something like that, because sometimes you can get confused between all the all the shapes and sizes of your actual face, isn't it? So that's why I'm gonna give you probably a few seconds. So please please pause the video if you want to, okay? For 5 minutes. Then once you've done that, then go on to this sort of section. Obviously he hasn't got any freckles, he hasn't got a moustache, he hasn't got any beard, he hasn't got any all that stuff. So I might give you 30 seconds for this, okay? So just please pause the video if you want it, okay? And then once you've done that, just skip through this part and then go on to the colour, which is down here. So I recommend in total maybe around 6 minutes, or no, I'll probably give you 1 minute for this, okay? So it won't take you long to get there and then do it, alright? So I'll give you, please pause this video if you want it, okay? Okay, after you've done that, make sure you go on to Hairstyle, because obviously this is what I've selected. So obviously if you look on here on the left hand side, I can see that you've got one there. And obviously when you go down to the second section, this is where you find it. So make sure you go on to the second section so you can find it first. So what I'm probably going to do, I'll give you an estimate of 3 minutes. So once you once your 3 minutes is up, then we can continue from there, okay? After you've done that, go on to colour, go on to show more, and then this is the one you've got to go for. But obviously I'll give you an estimate around maybe 2 minutes or 5 minutes extra, because sometimes you can get lost in all these colours and don't know what one to pick. So I recommend 2 minutes or 5 minutes. It depends really, it doesn't matter. If it's between 2 to 5 minutes, I don't mind. So literally just make sure you pause this video so you can quickly get all these details down, okay? So after you've done that, you know what I'm going to do next? Let's go on to more the eyes, because the eyes are more important. So obviously, here we are. If you go down to the second section after the first section, you come across these ones, because obviously, when I was literally looking at a picture, so this is how I got his eyes into the right scenario. So these are the ones you got to click on. So what I'm going to give you is a few seconds, maybe 60 seconds, which is equivalent to 1 minute. So I'll give you 60 seconds to do this part, okay? After you've done that, go on to the opposition, which is right here. So these are all the little oppositions you've got to go with. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to give you around 5 minutes for this, or 2. It depends really, but obviously sometimes you can get mixed up between these both, so I can't blame you really. So that's why I'm going to let you guys pause this video again so you can get the opposition right this time, okay? So after you've done that, go on to colour, go on to show more, and then you can actually see that this is the colour you got to go with. Because obviously when I was looking at his picture, his eyes are quite lighter or darker. It sort of depends, but obviously because there's a lot of colour, as you can see, you can get confused between it all. So this is why I was thinking maybe around 5 minutes, or maybe just 1 minute, or 2 minutes. But obviously whatever time suits you, I'm not going to give you to a time limit. So whatever time suits you, that'll be the best. And obviously make sure you pause the video so I can continue afterwards, okay? After you've done that, guess what I'm going to do afterwards, which is going to be the eyebrows. Obviously these are the eyebrows you got to go with. So obviously I'm going to give you a few seconds, so 30 seconds for this. So obviously this just won't take long, so please pause the video for furthermore, okay? And after you've done that, go on to opposition. These are the ones that I've gone with. So basically I recommend maybe pausing this video beforehand, because sometimes you can get confused between the opposition part, which is sometimes gets me sometimes, because sometimes when you try and get the opposition in the right place, it gets a bit irritating. So I'll give you a few minutes, and maybe around 5 minutes or 4 minutes. So please pause the video just so I can get to the next part afterwards, okay? So after you've done that, go on to colour. Obviously go on to show more, because that's where I got that eye colour from, and it's exactly the same as the hair colour. So you guys might not find that like, you know, that hard. So I'm going to probably say 30 seconds maximum, okay? So please pause the video for 30 seconds and it won't take you that long, so I can't wait to get to the next part, okay? And after you've done that, I'm obviously going to go to the nose, because that's the one that I did. So this is the nose that I've already gone with. So this is the one you already start with anyway. But obviously, I'll give you like 30 seconds for this, okay? So after you selected that nose, I recommend using the opposition. So I'm going to give you around 2 minutes for this, because sometimes it can get irritating again when it comes to oppositions. This is why I recommend, you know, pausing it for 2 minutes or so, in case you get, like, you know, you might actually get it in the wrong angle or so, for example. So I recommend pausing this video so I can get to the next part, okay? So after you've done that, I recommend going to the mouth bit, because this is what I've done. So this is the one that I've gone with, because obviously there's no like sections, they're all just in front of you. So what I recommend is give you like around 30 seconds for this, and then after that we go into the opposition, and after that we don't need to do the colour, do we? So really it's just the you know, the types and the opposition we need to do. So 30 seconds maximum, okay? After you've done that, go on to the opposition, and this is the opposition that I've gone with. So obviously 30 seconds for this, or maybe just 2 minutes. So I'll say 2 minutes maximum. Pause this video for 2 minutes so you can get this all in the right section, okay? So after you've done that, go on to what I'm going to probably go on is going to be the body part, and that's how tall he is in maximum, because he is quite tall in the game. Because every time I come across you know, men in particular, he's actually that tall. So I recommend 30 seconds for this bit, okay? And obviously after that I'll like, you know, show you how to type his name up afterwards, okay? And after that, I'm going to probably show you the favourite colour first, because I was thinking to myself, well, I've got to show you what your favourite colour is. So obviously I'll give you around maybe 30 seconds for this as well, because it doesn't take you that long to find the colour, isn't it? It just takes you like just, you know, 30 seconds maximum. So pause this video so you can get his favourite colour down really quickly, okay? Or you could do less than a second. It depends really how fast you are at getting to the favourite colour bit, okay? After you've done the favourite colour, as you can see, when it comes down to nickname, you got to, like, you know, spell it. So obviously I'm going to probably tell you how to spell it first. So you got to do a capital M, then an E, then double L and an I. So that's how you got to type it up. So obviously every time I try and click on it, I kept tipping it up a little bit, like, you know, kept typing it wrong. But obviously what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a few seconds to type his name up, and obviously then we can finish the video from there, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because obviously this was like a tutorial how to make Melli from Pokemon Legends Arceus, and obviously I wanted to, like, you know, show him how to create him really, because I know for sure I am getting a bit burnt out across at the moment, but who knows, if I'm, like, you know, getting a bit less burnt out in the week, then who knows, might do some Animal Crossing content or something like that. But at the moment I might be focused on Miitopia content this week, because I'm not really sure really what's going to happen, you know, between, you know, if I'm going to get burnt out of that or I'm going to get burnt out of everything else. Well, it depends really if I'm that burnt out these times. But at the same time, make sure to leave a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a variety of content on here. It includes maybe like Pokemon content, if I do that at some point, and also do Animal Crossing content and also Miitopia content. So it's a variety of content, but obviously at the moment Pokemon content might be coming soon, so I'm going to probably do like 3 of the varieties. It depends really, but obviously make sure you like turn on notifications for Animal Crossing content from me and Miitopia content from me. That's what I can say. It's bye from Animal Crossing. I'll see you next one, so bye!